Well, the weekly video schedule didn't quite work out, but hey, better late than never. Did you ever lay in bed and ask yourself, what would happen if stands were real? What kind of stand would I have? Well, ask no longer, my fellow Joe bro. That's why I'm here. Just imagine you wake up from a very nice dream and you feel pretty decent. All of a sudden, you feel something in your back. As you look behind you, you notice that you were laying on a stand arrow and it pierced your behind. And you didn't die, so that means you have a stand now. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of a stand. Now that you have a stand, you can also see other people's stands. To actually locate a stand user, you honestly just have to look at how they dress. Because most of the time, stand users stand out like a sore thumb. So now that you know how to locate a fellow stand user, you might want to give your stand a name. Usually your stand is named after a band, an album, or maybe even a tarot card. But to make your stand memorable, you should name it after something you really like or combine two things you really like. So, now that you had time to come up with a name for your stand, what did you go with? Wait, are you serious? I mean, yeah, it's memorable, but as a proud stand user, don't you want to be respected by your fellow stand users? Well, what do I know, I'm just a voice. Also, before you go on a journey to save some hot MILFs, you might want to study your stand's stats and ability. Stands usually have one ability that pretty much differentiates your stand from someone else's. When it comes to stats, there's power, speed, range, durability, precision, and potential. Stands can vary from useless to broken, but just because your stand seems useless doesn't mean it actually is. It might just have better stats somewhere else. So now that you know everything about your stand you have to know, you can finally start your adventure. On your journey, you will most likely meet a lot of other stand users, and even befriend a few of them. Fighting a stand user is like playing 5D chess. You always need to have some kind of bizarre strat or plan to defeat them. If you don't, you at least have to outsmart them, and if they outsmart you, you have to outsmart their outsmarting, obviously. After you defeat the enemy stand user, you should probably check up on your crew, because on your journey a few of them will die probably. So keep that in mind after stealing that last slice of pizza. So now that you have reached the end of your journey and there's 3 of you left, you'll have to defeat your arch enemy and save those hot MILFs. The stand user you have to defeat most likely has a broken ass stand and maybe even used the Requiem arrow during your battle. If a stand reaches Requiem, you lost. A normal stand has a very low win chance against a Requiem stand. You might think, no problem, my plot armor will save me. Yeah, about that, there is no plot armor here. You will have to use everything you learned so far in your battle, which is not really that much. But hey, if things go south, you can always rely on the secret Joestar technique.